I'm filming this for like the third time. It's fine. It's fine.
Flying high like the birds and the bees, and fill the sky with the songs and the trees.
Hey guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing the JAN-uary Book Tag, which you may or may not have seen already floating around BookTube a little bit, maybe. It's almost the end of January, so I feel a little late to this, but it's still January, so it's fine. Basically, Jan from Janagatan, who is a fellow Bookish content creator, made a tag so that Bookish creators could talk about books and the new year and goals and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that today. Make sure to check out her original video and her channel down below, and I'm going to be tagging the videos that I put the thumbnails of down below as well. So there's 10 questions, so let's just get right into it. Number 1, what was the last and first, if you remember, book you read in 2021? So I already kind of answered this in my 2021 recap video, my year in books, but my first book I read was Mixing Up Magic, Paris Adventure, which is written by my mom and her best friend, and then my last book was Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and I liked and loved both of those. So number 2 is what was your first read this year? So my first read for 2021 was The Mothers by Britt Bennett, which was on my January TBR because I didn't finish it in 2021, but it was really good, and it just took me a while to finish for some reason. Number 3, share 3 reading goals for this year. So my first one is to read 45 books. I didn't finish my reading goal last year, but hopefully I do this year. And then number 2 is to give fantasy a chance. I always say I'm going to do this and then never do. Hopefully this year I actually will, but I'm hoping to give fantasy a chance because there's some fantasy on my TBR that I really want to get to and that sound really good. And then number 3 is to read more new releases because I like when I can just talk about a book that I'm reading or about to read and it's still popular and still, the talk of, it's still a conversation that people have, and it's not already past its, popular moment. It's its moment is still there, and I always read a book after that, so I just want to be more up to date on books. Number 4, share 3 anticipated titles you have. And because like I said, I'm not really up to date on books ever, I only have one book that I am really anticipated and excited about, and it is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, which has already come out, but I haven't read it or gotten it, so still anticipated. Number 5 is what goals did you reach and not reach last year? So I did not reach my reading goal, unfortunately, and I did not read any Greek mythology. That was a goal I kept telling myself, and I kept trying to pick up Madeline Miller books, but never actually reading them. Not sure why. So I hope to do that this year. And then I actually did reach some goals. I read more than I did in 2020. I also read more authors that I've never really read or, branched out a bit. So that's good. Number 6, are there any new releases you have no desire to read this year? Well, probably a ton, considering there's probably a lot that I have heard of or whatever, or just am staying away from and won't read. And basically any new releases that I don't know. I'm not reaching out to, or wanting. 7, what are some reading habits you want to change this year, if any? I really want to change my habit of DNFing books really fast. I don't give books a chance because I don't like beginnings of books. I like when things happen right away and I don't like a ton of backstory, which I feel like is part of my problem with fantasy, is I have to get in, like, there's obviously a lot of world building and everything, but I don't like that. I just like to dive right into things. So that's my problem, is I DNF a lot. Number 8, are there any adaptations you're excited about? Let me double check that this is actually happening this year. Yes, it's coming out this year. No Exit by Taylor Adams is being turned into a movie. I think it's gonna be on Hulu, and I'm really excited about it because I loved that book. And it was such a good book with, like, imagery. I could, like, visualize everything. So I'm really interested to see how that compares to the actual movie. Number 9, favorite bookish memory of 2021. Just meeting this community that I found on bookstagram and booktube. Like, I always just watched a lot of bigger content creators, but then I found this little community where everyone's friends and they just all talk and hang out, and it's more just like a big friend group than anything else. Like, I love it so much. It feels like the happiest place on earth. Like, Disney, get out of here. This is the happiest place on earth. There's no drama. It's all just everyone talking about books and being okay with differences and just having a great time, and I love it so much. And within that, the reading sprints I've joined and the conversations I've had with everyone has been amazing. The Reader Dare reading sprints are probably my favorite. Those were so fun. I joined, like, the entire time, which was 3 different 8-hour reading sprints, but it was so fun. And number 10, I already kind of answered, but Carryovers from last year, you're still planning on finishing. I already finished it, but I carried over The Mothers by Britt Bennett, like I said. But I soft DNF'd The Maidens last year. I, like, started it and then never finished it. I'm not sure why. I think I had too high expectations, and I was still getting over The Silent Patient. But hoping to finish that this year. Whew. I did that kind of quick. I'm sorry. But anyway, that is my JAN-uary Book Tag. I had everything planned out, so maybe that's why I, like, didn't have to think about anything. But that's my tag. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below your reading goals this year, or just bookish goals. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!